We're live, guys. We're live. So, hello everyone. Thank you for joining us on a nice Sunday evening. I mean, for me, it's evening. Um, I hope you had. We hope you had a restful weekend. Right, a lot has been going on in the world at the moment, and the market's been very interesting to say the least. Today's gonna be a little different than usually. For everyone, I read my update that I posted, like I think today beforehand. Um, Usually we have a crypto basics going on at Sundays where we explain, basic crypto terms or like investment strategies. But we think today would be a nice opportunity to make an open Q&A forum. Like Space is here, Monkey's here, I am here. You can ask us whatever you want. If it's tavern related, if it's crypto related, and we will answer it. Just make sure to tag me in the chat when you ask, and that's it. Whatever you wanna ask, guys, we're here. We are here. Maybe I can give some. Maybe I can give some updates to the tavern, but I mean, we have the AMA on Wednesday, so what's the point? Let's go, everyone. Any questions? We're here to answer. Let's go. Whatever you wish.
I didn't do it.
I see barely brewing is typing. Several people are typing. That's good. It's always good. When Moon? When Lambo? That's a question from Monkey. He loves to answer the Lambo questions.
Yesterday. Always yesterday.
Burley Brewing is asking, have you considered providing rooms within the tavern games for different products to come and play games? An example, a table for thoughtful financial or web notes. So this would increase viability of tavern within the DeFi community. What we have done is, what I can share with you, Burley Brewing, is we have the partnership with Passive Poker, right? And we have created our own room, like for example Thor has done. Yeah, exactly. So we have done that. Regarding the tavern games, we want the tavern games to be available to everyone, right? The first ones. So it means the first two that we release, you will not have to be a brewer to play them. The third one, which is the big one, which is the BVB game, which will take a longer time to develop. This one, likely we will need to create something like that, a system, because as I say, it's like a full fleshed out game. So regarding the third game, probably yeah, but currently we just have it in passive poker, and the first two games, with one of them is dices, we won't have any of this because, as I said, we want everyone to be able to participate. But it's something to think about, and I've noted it down, Burley Burn, just so you know. It has been noted. Because more than likely I will be hopping on with the call on the call with Inkeeper tomorrow on Monday. So, uh,
Um,
oh, Berna's as well.
yeah,
What's up? What's up, Berna? Did you say something, Monkey?
yeah. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. On the passive poker, the um, the rooms for the different projects are all connected. So right now I'm in a tournament. I'm playing with people from Thor, from Seifu, I think, from Power, um, a few others. There are, in this particular tournament, there are 350 entrants, and this is all in the private club room of the different projects.
Right. So, and by the way, regarding that, because Monkey just said it, we are thinking about some spicy events regarding passive poker. Just saying, very spicy events coming up. And regarding your
Well,
question, sorry.
I was just going to say, I mean, it's it's fairly fun already. The tournament I'm in right now cost 30 mead to enter. Well, $30, so it's like 31 mead maybe. Um, but the payout is 60,000.
Yeah.
So
So, like, regarding that as well, I've been in DMs with and in calls with the cook and the bard and stuff and the innkeeper, and we have like a very interesting system that we want to deploy soon on with the passive poker guys. We're in good relations with them, so we will do some nice collaborations there. Regarding your second question, Burley Brewing, the metaverse development. Um, to be fair, it's a very nice concept, right? Being in the metaverse, right? And I would highly endorse it. The thing is, with the current markets and what not even me, just the current market. For example, FTM getting liquidated, stocks crashing to the oblivion, inflation is on the horizon. It's it's of course a nice idea, but we rather focus on getting the project stable first. When I say stable, I don't mean a stable price. Stable as it's in functionality and utility. And I think once we have that, we can then go on, in developing metaverse stuff. Definitely. Yeah. And
Didn't the innkeeper talk about a possible partnership in last EMA
yeah,
about metaverse? I
yeah,
think I
yeah. He
remember
did. Yeah,
something,
yeah. He did. Yeah, yeah.
but
And
not he didn't talk about something too specific.
no, no, no. And another thing is Burley Brewing. At the beginning, we had the incubator working on the protocol. Now we have another like 3 devs working on it. So it's behind. A lot is happening behind the scenes. So just so everyone knows. Okay, I see people are typing. That's good. I see people are typing. I want to answer all the questions tonight. I'm in a good mood today. Keiju. Keiju. Smart man. Yeah, I have water troopers. Very unfortunate. Yeah, that's what happens when you have degenerates, degens with like 50 million books. That's what happens then. Unfortunately, very unfortunate. Because it's a cascade, right? It's a cascade because the whale getting liquidated starts a liquidation cascade, and then everyone under him gets liquidated, and then people are selling, and then the validators lose FTM, and then the chain works a lot slower, and everything goes to it's bad. It's very bad, very very bad. Make It Hurt Me saying, I have a lot of faith in this project, but I'm down 70k when I bought 20 breweries, so I'm down 90% of my investment. Any positive news going forward? Yes, my friend, positive news going forward. What I can tell you is this, right? Every challenge we had so far, we have overcome. For example, marketplace. We deployed our own marketplace. Now we work on the game's utility, and it doesn't stop there. And I want to say something specific for everyone. Just because the price is down, doesn't mean we have given up on the project, right? Like I had a call with the team on Thursday. Everyone was there, and that was clear. Like we are working on it. As I said, we hired 3 more devs to work on it. We're here to stay. And even if the price were to drop more, guys, yeah, we're here to stay, and we want to survive, and we want to keep pushing forward. I know, a lot of people are upset about the price and stuff, and how everything worked out. But I think that we're taking steps in the right direction to turn this around. Yeah, of course, Troop. Of course, you have to borrow 50 million. You have to borrow against 50 million. Why not? And then farm on Tomb. Why not? Isn't enough, is it? FOMO buyer says, could you go back over the new taxing system? I have 9 taverns, 5 in the pre-sale, 4 waiting for tier 3, 1 tier 2, and I also bought 4 in the market. All are in one wallet. To minimize the taxes, if I claim one, will all the rest be taxed 90%, even if I claim a few minutes later? My guess that I will need to claim all, then move some of the taverns to other wallets. No. Basically, what's happening right now is the innkeeper has been working on a solution on this. We will implement like an upgrade button or a tier up button where you will be able to tier up your breweries without without resetting the climb tax, right? It's still in development and not live yet, so please don't do anything and then say I said something. Second, yes, at the moment if you claim one brewery, your whole wallet will reset. So the best thing to do is to either wait for the functionality to come out, which should be this week, or claim all once if you are on low tax, and then you can individually upgrade down the line, later. Is that clear, FOMO buyer? Yeah, you're welcome. Rocket Ship is saying market being bad right now doesn't. Yeah, it does. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. And it's not just crypto market. I mean, it's what happened in America, right, with the Feds and stuff, and the inflation and the crashes. What they did, for example, Amazon losing $7.5 billion. It's crazy at the moment. SP 500 is down. Katie Woods ETF is down 70%. It's crazy at the moment. Like, it's bad times. Bad times. Crypto Red saying, with the games coming, how are we marketing that to everyone of your community? Have you got any other no project that's coming? Horde no project is really interesting one if you haven't seen. No, we have seen Horde. We know how Horde works. Basically, this is our thinking, right? When the market's red and when we are still developing utility, there is no point in doing marketing. It's very expensive, and B, if we have nothing new to offer, why would somebody invest, right? So it's basically wasted money. Second, once the games are coming out, we will slowly pick up marketing again, and we have some plans regarding that. The cook has reassured me personally, because he's a marketing guy. And third, node partnerships. I can't say much. What I can say though is that we have been getting multiple offers, right? But we are very selective, and you might ask, why are you selective? With the current market. That's exactly why. There are rugs left and right, and we only want to partner up with serious projects. When I say serious, I'm talking A, security, yeah, and B, functionality and utility. So, as I said, like, we're sifting through like many partnerships a day or proposals, but only a few are even worthy to take this further. So that's that. Yeah, Water Trooper, exactly. Everything's falling out at the moment, like most of it. Crypto Dave is saying, how much is left in your runway? I don't understand what you mean by that. You mean how much we can like keep the project alive? Is that what you mean? I do not said, what did I miss? Who knows? Who knows? AMA is being recorded. JJ saying, possible candidates for whom you'd partner with. Well, I wish I could share, but I can't. And this is a question for the cook, JJ. I mean, I heard some names here and there, but I don't want to name them because it's still being worked on in behind the scenes. So, if you want some more info, I'll tag the cook or DM him. He might tell you, might not. He's not here, so Crypto Dave, how much is in your runway? That depends on many factors, Dave. Like, there's no specific answer, because first of all, it depends on what we are doing. Then it depends on the whole market. Then it depends on what our investors are doing. Like, it's intertwined. It's a multivariable analysis, right? And I can't give you like a certain time frame. I mean, we don't want this to end, right? Like, we want to keep this alive as long as possible. So that's my answer to that. CryptoRed saying, that's great. Sorry, that's what I mean. As in, when the game's are ready. Totally agree, no point in marketing if nothing has been implemented. Thanks, team. Yeah, no worries. That's why we're here. That's why we're here. Water Trooper says, would you all be down for a community vote on partnerships? Well, what I've been trying to do is we've been going to the suggestion channels, right, and I've been writing down good suggestions, and then we are collecting them and presenting them to the team. Unfortunately, not unfortunately, but when we started, saying, if you find a partnership and it works, we'll pay you in like $150 or something. We got a lot of great suggestions, but that has stopped. So literally, I haven't seen in a long time anyone suggesting a project for us to partner up with. So usually it's other projects that are reaching out to us, or if the brew crew sees something interesting and we check it out and then talk to the team about it. I don't know. I know you've talked about drip a lot. what I would like you guys to do, or what I think is very interesting, is if you can either DM one of the rep crew, or if you can just put it in suggestions channel, and it would be easier in, if if don't just say, for example, pirate notes, just say a little bit more like why, so we have something to work with, right? That'd be nice. And then of course we can vote on it then, if the team thinks if the team agrees, we can vote on this then. Or what we can also do is have the suggestions, then I'll put it in the brew skill, and then we can vote on the different products, which one you think is more feasible for us. We can definitely do that, Water Trooper. But at the end of the day, a lot of people have been complaining that we let the community decide too much, so we want to, take a lot more action ourselves. But we don't want to neglect the community as well, so we're trying to find a nice balance. What else do we have? Thoughts on Union of Transparency? Would Tavern join? Stick around. Some info may come on Wednesday on that. Steezy says, will you guys ever bring back the old brewery compounding method when it doesn't interfere with the fermentation period when compounding? You're unclaiming it for new breweries. That has never been the case, I'm aware. Every time you compounded, you reset the fermentation period. Wait, hold on. Space, no, am I mistaken here? Because you were compounding like a madman. Space.
Yeah.
Didn't compounding before reset your fermentation period as well?
Yeah, always.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So that Steezy.
Because when you compound, the leftover gets sent to your wallet and counts as a kind of a claim, basically. So it resets every time.
Yeah. I mean, Steezy, we have opened up the mincing again now, and you can compound, right? It's the same system as before. The only difference is that we have the new sliding tax. We're getting sliding tax. FOMO buyer, are you still here? Is FOMO buyer here? FOMO buyer Horde, is he here? He is here. You asked before for me to go back over the new sliding tax. It's very simple, right? We have a claim tax, not a sell tax. We're talking about a claim tax right now. It starts at 90% and goes down linearly every day in a 14-day period down to either 18, 16, 14 or 12% regarding your BR reputation. Right? If you claim, it resets back to 90% again. That's basically it. We will implement, as I said before, this new functionality that you will be able to upgrade your breweries without resetting the claim tax. The claim tax also works intertwined with the fermentation period, meaning if you reset, if you do something and it resets the claim tax, it also resets the fermentation period. Because both are 14 days. What's up, Berna?
What's going on?
Good, how are you?
Not bad. Yeah, like the compounding is really just giving you the opportunity to get a new brewery or claim without having to pay the claim tax at all.
Yeah. DD says, any possible way to implement mechanisms that keep price within the range, like how Horde works? It's a tricky question, that one. It's a tricky question, that one. The thing is, we know how Horde works. We know what they're doing. Regarding our tokenomics, I mean, we could change the whole system up, right? But we don't believe that that's, the way to go. And we also think that with what we are trying to achieve and, how we started, we want to keep things, I want to keep things as they are in terms of, letting everything go, crash or something. No. What I'm saying is we want to keep the model with, the breweries paying out a fixed APR to counter this, we have already been buying and burning breweries off the marketplace. So it's not like we're letting this inflate to the oblivion. And DD, I'm not gonna say this in a very respectful matter, right? I respect Horde, yeah. I like the project. I just want to say, wait until the first wave of NFTs or whatever has done the runway, and see what happens. Just wait. I'm not saying it's gonna crash, but wait for it. It's still running very good, and I'm very proud of them. Right. What else do we have here? I don't know, saying at which rate, which price. What are you referring to? You need to give me context. What are you referring to? Crimson Spade is saying, regarding the mention upgrade button, since it will not claim me, is it safe to say it will not reset for implementation period? Yes, exactly. It won't reset anything. You will be able to upgrade, and nothing happens to your tax, and nothing happens to your fermentation period. Yeah. Like we were buying. Listen, because we set up a validator like 2 days ago, 3 days ago, and when we implemented the new changes with the taxes and everything, because we have such a big treasury of meat and it just sits at the moment, we decided buy back breweries, burn them completely. We just had to implement the mechanic first to be able to burn them, because that wasn't implemented before. How many breweries have been bought and burned so far? I don't have a number for you, Daryl, because they're doing it all day, every day. So I'll ask the innkeeper tomorrow in a call, and I will give you a number in the chat. I'll have written it down. I'm not disclosing the information to you, because if I tell you the number, then everybody will list below the number so we can buy back and burn them. Alright. Let's see, what other questions do we have? Let's go. I don't understand the sarcasm, make it hurt me. I mean, the claim tax literally goes down, as I said, every day, down to the normal 18-16%. And I said before, we will introduce the functionality of upgrading your brews without it resetting anything. When you compound, it will reset the claim tax. That's how the contract works, because it goes and mints a new brewery. It's the same as minting a normal. You just compound, and you don't pay tax, but you reset the tax. I can talk to the innkeeper tomorrow about this, and I think he's working around it, but I'm not sure. I'm being very honest. Yeah, the sliding tax has been, implemented to discourage people daily claiming and selling, because that's what's been happening really. If you look at the volume before the selling was around like 40k or something, it's the same wallets daily selling every day. I mean, you can make your own choices, right? But and sell, of course. But it's just you're tanking the project, and we want to keep this alive. What it really does is it gives the development team less pressure and more time to push the utility. And it's not permanent sliding tax. We don't want this to have it like forever. Somewhere down the line we may lift it again. Okay, I mean, can you make the claims tax that? Yes, theoretically we could, yeah, but the community voted on 90%. We had a whole vote, and you can't see this unfortunately because you don't have the you haven't verified as a brewer. But we ran multiple polls for the brewers, and they voted on. Let me read you out the poll as well. Let me tell you exactly. Okay, so we had a poll, and 586 people voted in favor of a 90% tax, decaying down to the normal BR tax, and 20 people were against it. So that gives you the. Yeah, that was the original proposal, and we changed it up a bit to make it more fair. Crimson Space asks, at this point it seems highest priority has been to limit sell pressure. Yeah, we have. Aside from the poker game, what focus is it to bring in new investors and increase buyer pressure? Well, basically, as I said before, we will release 2 games. They're pretty straightforward. One of them is Dices, the other one is Coin Flip. These are just the beginning games. The third one is our big one. It's a game that, Space Gnome is the mastermind behind it, and the Brew Crew has been, doing the fine work. But it's Space's idea. It's a BVB game, brewery versus brewery. It'll take some time to code and develop, but we think this will bring in new investors, and we will market the shit out of it as well. So that's what we want to do. And it doesn't stop there, but we're getting very ahead of ourselves. But what I can assure you is, as I said, Crims, we're not giving up. We're here. We want to continue, and we're looking at what we can do with the current market conditions and what we want to develop. BT Headshot saying, what would you even do that? What exactly? There is also sliding tax, correct? Yes, the sell tax was 10% beforehand. Now it's between 25 and 10%, and that goes down over 7 days, right? So the lowest tax you can pay is 12% claim tax and 10% sell tax, as it has been before. It's just that now it's just over a period of 7 days, which actually is not. It doesn't hurt you, because if you wait for the claim tax to go down, your sell tax goes down anyway, because it's half the claim tax time. So you will always sell at the lowest tax possible. It's just to discourage daily dumpers. That's literally what it is. Let me have a sip of water, guys. 1 second. Have people buying kegs and fermentation from the store? I mean, I've seen some pretty nice breweries being upgraded. Yeah, I've heard some people are buying the turbo yeast to reset their fermentation period. And we might add some other things as well down the line. Who knows? Any news on Steam Utility? Yes, they work very well in the game. Space Gnome took great care of that. Have you guys looked into single staking meat? Well, yeah, I mean, it's easy to single stake meat. The question is, though, what does it pay out? If it pays out meat, you tank the price. If it pays out USDC, it drains the treasury. So, at the moment, it's not an option. But we will want to have some mechanics to have more use for meat out in the games, yeah, for sure. PvP kind of like Rabada, no comment. Sorry, that was in regards to the tax. No worries. Why are we using post-made protocol instead of weighted voting system specified in the white paper that gives those with more breweries more voting power? Why? Because when the marketplace was when we got delayed for a month, we pushed the whole protocol back for a month, and that dragged along all the other issues. And the Brewers Guild should have been developed if we didn't have the delays, but it hasn't. So because we have no Brewers Guild, we're doing this improvised system at the moment to, get decisions done. Because if we were to do the Brewers Guild first, everything would sink to the oblivion. After 14 people will be able to claim, that means thousands of meat will be sold because people want ROI. What will the project do to help the major sell-off? Well, that's what people think, but the thing is, it's actually game theory, right? Because people like you understand that in the 14-day period, someone will sell sometime, right? So if people are smart, they will claim beforehand to avoid the massive sell-off, so it spreads evenly out. And some people don't care at all. We've seen some people getting taxed 90% every day. They don't care. And I said, what we will do, we will get new investors in and pushing out utility. That's what we want to do. Somebody said water. Yeah, I drink a lot of water, Trooper. 5 liters a day. Okay. Do you think the sliding tax should have been 30 days and not 14 days? Well, if you're asking Esti right now, the normal ST, not a community manager ST. ST is an investor. I, as an investor, right? I'm speaking as an investor right now. I personally would think that 30 days is gives a lot more time. Now let me switch back to community manager ST. I understand why the team did the 14 days, because imagine if we did 30 days, the outreach would have been huge. Like it would have been massive. And also, Daryl, you know how emotional crypto people are, and I don't want to offend anybody, but we thought we need to find the middle ground between 90 days, between 30 days and 0 days, so 14. Right. What else do we have? Oh, regarding the BR bug, we have the spreadsheet ready. The innkeeper is going over it sometime this week. When transfer brewery from one wallet to another, does my BR XP the me transfers with it? That's what I know. I think the BR and XP do not, but I can check with innkeeper tomorrow to give you a specific answer, Fiji.
The meat does.
Yeah.
The BR doesn't, and the XP should, because if you keep the meat inside, it should keep the XP. But I didn't really check the XP. I know BR for sure you don't get it. Mead you get it.
Yeah, mead I know as well.
So if you get mead, I think you should get the XP as well. But not sure about that.
You get the XP if the brewery has already gained experience. Meaning if it's already gained and collected that experience, it's showing in the bar, you'll get that. You won't get any pending experience.
Yeah. There you go. There's the answer. Right. What else do we have? By the way, how's the tournament going? By the way, are you destroying the people?
Pretty bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not getting any cards, but I'm still there. It's not over till it's over.
Yeah, it's not over till you played the last chip.
Can we see you play on the app if we connect?
Like you want Monkey streaming the poker now?
I believe so. I believe you can view a table.
Yeah.
People saying us, yo, have you seen the chat space? Save the tab. The AMA, our chat. Save the tavern with the mixtape.
I've seen it, but I've never heard you rap. I wasn't there.
Make it worth me asking, so are whales like James Pelton still able to dump the price lower than they are now? Look, I don't know James Pelton wallet, and I don't know how many breweries he has. What I know is that when he made an update video, he said that the tavern is one of his top 10 protocols. Now, regarding the changes, he also has, to, like everyone has, work with the changes. That's, he can also sell, you know what I mean? But as I said, we want to bring you investment, we want to push out utility. I want to know who Esteban is, Zelfia. What do you think will be the most challenging topic I dare to tackle in this upcoming 30 days? The market. The market. The general problem right now is people are so scared to invest because they have, to pay real life expenses, and also just, because of the fear, right? The normal fear. So for us, it's to hope the change is alive, which I'm very bullish on AVAX. I don't think it's gonna crash like Phantom. B, push out the games. C, market them adequately. and keeping in mind the current market conditions. And last one is to keep the community active that we have here, because as I said, strong community equals strong project. Its partnership with Paradova was just used for marketing. Cook is in talks with them. Possible long-term solution with Meta, permanent daily tax manipulated. Yeah, that's a good idea as well. 9FM. That's a very good idea actually. I've written it down. Thank you. Let me give you some. Let me give you an emoji. You deserve this emoji. There you go. Have some bread. I've written it down. That's a good suggestion. Alright, what else do we have? My waifu friend says Meat best performing on 7 days compared to other projects I'm tracking. Tough times but good work, team. Let's see. Well, I mean, I don't wanna comment on any other project, but what I'm just telling you is look at the state of everything, and it's the market. Like, hold on. Everyone who hasn't seen this, I think Monkey was laughing his ass off today when I showed him. Watch this video. Like, it's I know it's supposed to be funny, but it's what he says is true. Watch this video, everyone. There you go. Watch this video.
Well, that's hilarious.
Watch this video. Like, it's funny, but it's you should cry really if you understand what's happening in there. Yeah, JJ, come on. How is that? How is that? Tell me, JJ. How is the video with Jerome? Jesus, man.
I laughed so hard I cried, man.
Yeah. Yeah. He wanted to go hike as well, JJ. No hiking anymore. So bad. So bad. Fuck me. Oh yeah, they'll turn their printers on. Guys, are you aware that 80% of all of America's money ever created has been printed the last 2 years? Let me say this again. 80% of all of America's money ever created has been printed in the last 2 years. Do you understand that? No, it's 80%. It's literally 80%. This is why they have this meme here as well, this GIF here. There you go. This is the meme. This is the Fed guy from America, Jerome. This is the meme. Like, it's crazy. Make it hurt me. We want to keep the project going, bro, but if the whole market crashes, I mean, it's not just you, then everybody's fucked. Not just you, the whole world is fucked. Yes, that's where the meme came from, Zelfernite. That's the man destroying the dollar. Oh yeah, they did crypto. The countries in the European Union are facing highest inflation rates and after World War II, right? For example, Germany, highest inflation rates after World War II. Look at Turkey, 60% inflation. It's crazy. I mean, it's the whole world is getting wrecked at the moment. It's right. Let's go. Any other questions? We're in a good mood tonight. That's all the questions. Crypto chain will separate from SP when the American public realize they need to store the current value in crypto before Fed destroys it. That's the good thing about crypto, right? I mean, you buy a ledger, you buy Bitcoin, you store it on there. That's it. It's there. Nobody can take it from you. That's literally it. Oh, we're being very political now, guys. We need to be very careful. Yeah. Yeah, Tavern AMA. Yeah. It's horrible, man. I mean, listen, I don't know. Because everybody's asking where I'm from, right? Where am I from? That's a good question. Does anybody know? I don't know. You're not typing. I don't know. It's not typing. If I don't know, if you type, I'm gonna ban you. I don't know. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, I mean, this is another thing, Fiji. When the dollar stopped being pegged, when we had the gold standard, right? It was tied to the gold's value. Very, very simple process, right? They depegged it, and now it's whatever. It's just made up value, basically. Really is.
I'm all in.
Yeah, you're all in?
I'm all out.
Double aces. Right, people, let's go. Any more questions? Any more questions? We're looking at the upgrades, yeah. I mean, for sure we are. But it's. I'm gonna be very honest, yeah. As I said, I'm gonna be as transparent as I can, as I'm allowed to. They are not so high on their priority list right now. Other things are. I am not Fiji. And by the way, it's Esti. If you type Etsy one more time, Fiji, because you're doing this deliberately, I'm gonna time you out. 1 week time out. Next one. I'm being serious. Fiji, next one, 1 week time out. Look at that. I love this community, bro. It's so funny. Can you guys make payments so I can buy my breakfast with a meat card? That'd be nice, isn't it? Imagine you go to the petrol station, right? You pay in meat. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? Eat autocrats. Yeah. No, only because you're buying off the Etsy shop all day, bro. I know. You stop with the. Are the plans to have a lockup mag for me to give it a bit higher returns? It's been talked about, right? For basically, you can lock up meat somewhere, and regarding on how long you lock it up, you get bonus rewards. The problem is though, what rewards? Like what does it pay you out in, right? Like what is it? If it pays you out in meat, then you have meat plus more meat equals more selling dumps. If it pays out in USDC, you drain the treasury. So like, we're working on it. We are, but we need to find a nice solution. Maybe token lockup with burning mechanisms or something, but we're still working on it. But as I said, games coming first and the rest later. Any new upcoming announcements? The market's red. No, just kidding. I mean, announcements. Innkeeper will probably announce something this week. Yeah, Steezy. Loyal supporters. To be fair, DD, I've heard of Lava before, but I've never really looked at how they work and how financials work. But the idea itself is nice. Zelfronite, has Cook been in talks with other projects to use a marketplace? Yes, he has. You know what the funny thing is of Zelfronite? Listen to this, mate. They come to us, all is nice and dandy, right? And when we ask them, for payment, they say no. They thought we were doing this for free. So that ain't happening. we have talked to it in the neighborhood, yeah. To the neighbors. I can't share more though. Any talks with Hive? Who knows? Only Queen Elizabeth knows. They need help. Everyone needs help. Leak it, I don't know. The banhammer is ready for you. You could offer MP for free, just charge fees on usage. Yeah, we could really, yeah, but the thing is, you have to take into account how much volume will they create for the royalties for us to even make sense, right? So, if you have a project, let's say, and we give them in the marketplace, and they put their stuff on, then you have like 10 buys in a week. It's pointless. Yeah, I'm serious. Like cheapskates, really. And I'm not naming any project, right? But it's, you know. And talks with Comp. Who knows? Maybe Odin himself. SD, is there a cap on minting your breweries? How many batches are planned to be released? The price of breweries will increase with more breweries being minted. At the moment, we don't have a cap in sight. We think we can, with the sliding tax and what the utilities we're gonna give out, we think that we can support a higher node count. Would you guys ever do what PX2 is going to do, where they can buy gift cards with your tokens? That is a nice idea, but you have to get the government involved with that. It's not true, Ivan. I'm not Serbian. BT hedges. I have no idea what you're talking about. In theory, DD crypto. Yes, but no one does it. You guys wanna know where I'm from? You know what? Let's be funny. Let's run a poll on this as well in here. Well, hold on. There you go. A poll is there, a poll is there, a poll is in the chat. Yeah, exactly. When Bloodborne on PC. I wanna know too. I like how Burner votes now. I like how Burner votes that. Jesus. Alright, we'll come back to the poll later. Come on. Do we have any other questions regarding the tavern or crypto or whatever? We're in here now talking 48 minutes, guys. Mio face. I mean, look, these ideas are very nice, but again, have to be compliant with the governments. Nope, but very close. Very close, though. Not Albania, but very close. Very, very close. I'm sorry if this was answered already, but when I reach enough net, can I compound another brewery? Yes. Does the big game burn me with the upgrades in game? Possibly. Any ETN fix in the BR issue people have? Maybe this week. Fiji Jack? No. the first two are coin flip and dices. The third one is a BVB game. So many wrong guesses. Which one exactly? The Bjarbak? You mean the Bjarbak, Trooper? I believe too. I really Moonlight. I really think, yeah, that once we release the marketplace and the flip is left, that we have a strong community. I really believe that. I really do. I think that our core community is very, 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 very loyal to us, and they believe in us. And I have to thank you again for that. Honestly, the BR bug. Yes, the innkeepers are aware about the BR bug. We've been fixing some bugs behind the scenes. We haven't announced anything because they're people not people know about them, but we have been fixing some bugs behind the scenes. Yeah, we also found some old bugs as well. Nothing game breaking though. Any extra info on the PvP? There was some sneak peek drop last AMA with Innkeeper. There was a sneak peek. Tavern Law, who knows? How to participate in the poker? It's in the announcements. You sign up. But if you have any difficulties, make sure to hit up Monkey because he's a poker master. He knows. I like how I say close to Albania and people are saying France or Georgia. The geography is very nice. King of the castle. It sounds like my German friend, but it's off a bit. Somebody guessed it right. Lock and Loaded guessed it. No. Greece, guys. Greece. Greek man. Yeah, I'm a pineapple. Right. Do we have any other questions, guys? Do we have any other questions? Fiji, stop being mad. Larissa, yes. Larissa. Fiji, if I set you some Greek honey, you gotta brew me the nicest meat you've ever brewed in your life. That's the deal. Yeah, he is Zelfernite. He is. Utility mostly. Utility mostly. That's what next week's gonna bring. Meat. Ivan, you understand, bro? You understand? Exactly, DD. Exactly. And this is why we introduced sliding tags, right? As I said, it gives us a lot more time. It gives the developers a lot more time. And less pressure. That's why it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Very good thing. Of course, Lock and Loaded. By the way, community AMA with the bartender on Wednesday, right? Be there. If I have yet to claim from law, if I had yet to claim from launch and a compound on day 56, I pay 0 tax. But if I claim to play poker, check the D app. Check the D app, Tron. It tells you your claim tax right now. It'll tell you instantly. Of course, me your face. We will market the shit out of the Tavern games, and I'm using this exact wording We will market it so hard. The cook has been setting up a storm, as he says in his bio. Monkey. Thank you, Ivan. He is, yeah. He's serving up a storm, Steezy, not cooking up. Serving up a storm, that's the important distinction. If I buy off Marketplace, do the renovations come with? Yes, they do. Right, do we have anything else? It's been so nice, this one. Yeah, it was. That's been such a fun Q&A. I don't know. Guys, are you having fun? I'm like having super fun right now. Like this has been such like we're having an hour in and I haven't even noticed. It was such a nice AMA, this one, like a Q&A basically. So good. Very humble, very humbling. Yeah, no, I don't know. It's iftar now, isn't it? You're welcome. Thank you, Fiji. Thank you, Akamai. When you buy Metal Cake, does it give you rewards for the whole time you had a No, it doesn't actually. It just increases your production by 10%. Akamai, somebody is wanting to DM you. If I were here, would definitely keep my DMs open if Space has to say something. Right. Do we have any other question, boys and girls? Thank you, DD. Appreciate it. It's not an AMA, by the way. Yeah, AMA is on Wednesday. This is just a Q&A. Usually we would do crypto basics, which these are very nice as well. The crypto basics. I really like doing them with the crew. Crypto basics 101. I think crypto. You have to DM him, and gotta work this out somehow. Oh. I do really appreciate the team's answering questions and trying to keep everyone informed on what's going on. Yeah, that's why we're doing it, BD Headshots. That's why we're here. I don't know, is asking, are people that believe in Greek gods? Old mythology, yes. Current, right now, maybe some, but not really. A lot. Very few. Oh, could we get meat staking paid in stablecoin like Dai? Yeah, but where does it come from? Where does the Dai come from? That's a question. If you can answer that. Yeah, it could be. Who knows? Who knows? Right, everyone. I don't see any more questions. Go on, Berna.
All right, I got one thing to say because I brought it up before in a crypto basics, but just in case nobody was there, I just want people to do this, especially with all the rugs that are out there right now, and failed projects. Do yourself a favor in any chain that you interact with, AVAX, Polygon, Ethereum, go to the perspective scanning site, so Polygon Scan, Snowtrace, Etherscan, and look for the token approval checker, and make sure that any tokens that are approved on there are ones that you recognize, and that the approvals are appropriate. Sometimes people have unlimited approvals on things and don't even realize it, and then they can get completely drained.
Yeah. Good point. Good point.
I literally do it every single day after I've worked on like different dApps and done all kinds of approvals. It's crazy how much after you do some bridging and some how big that list gets.
Put your wallet address in.
Yeah, you put your wallet address in, and there was some confusion about this before. If you want to use Snowtrace or Polygon Scan or anything like that to remove the approvals for you, the revoke approvals function on there, it costs some gas. And it looks like you're giving approval, but what you're actually doing is you're giving approval for 0. So it actually removes approval. So you're not actually giving approval, even though it says you're giving approval, you're just giving approval for a quantity of 0. So it's changing the approval from whatever it was to 0.
Yeah. And guys, don't be cheap with the gas. Just pay the gas. Like, I see some people are like, oh, we have to pay gas. Just pay the gas. Literally, it's like 30 cents. Just pay the gas.
You'll be surprised too, because lazy developers will leave the approvals for something like USDC when they're putting it on the dApp. They'll leave the approvals at unlimited just because they're lazy and most people don't look and change it. And if anybody ever gets a hold of that contract, they can start draining everybody who has USDC in their account that's connected.
Yeah. DD, people complain about everything. Literally. If there's something to complain about, they will complain about it.
And you don't have to do it right away, too. If gas is expensive, just wait until a time when gas is cheap, right? If you're not too worried about it. Yeah, what Water Trooper said exactly, too. Make sure you read the approval. A lot of people just approve it blindly, but they don't know what they're actually approving, and it shows
Yeah,
an
then they get
unlimited
wrecked,
amount.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't really, actually. There was an exploit in an OpenSea contract. Even if you had a Voyager, your funds got drained.
Exactly what Water Trooper's saying, too. They'll just approve every single coin that you have on and you're connected in your wallet.
Steezy, what you just said, that's a burner's dream, you know.
Yeah, that's what I would. That would be awesome.
That's burner's dream. There you go, get some bread as well. Where are you? Here. There you go, get some bread as well.
I was never looking to get rich off the tavern. I'm happy with it to just be like a passive income protocol, just like it was supposed to be.
Yeah, exactly.
A little bit of passive income, and then a good community to go along with it, right?
Ah, burner. So good. Right, people. It was a banging Q&A. Right, we had lots of fun. We enjoyed it. Good questions, good community. Thank you for turning up on a Sunday. Yeah, I didn't expect so many people to show up. Honestly, like 65 people turned up before. It's amazing. thank you again. Like, we appreciate it a lot. And every time we announce when we type, thank you, like we really mean it. We really mean it. So, enjoy the rest of your Sunday, however long that might be. And we'll see you on Wednesday in the official community AMA with the bartender. Thank you guys. Really, thank you very, very much.